A fine afternoon for baseball in the Bronx. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. First opened back in 2009, we're at the new home for baseball in the Bronx, Yankee Stadium, as it'll be site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Today, Interleague Baseball on tap, as it'll be the Texas Rangers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And a welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. We'll hear from my colleagues Dave Campbell and Eric Karros momentarily. But first, let's get right to our starting lineup. It's presented by State Farm. Get to a better state, State Farm. They'll square off against the man who fashioned the lowest ERA in the entire National League in 2009, the former Cy Young Award winner, Chris Carpenter. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Ian Kinsler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's a swing and a miss by Kinsler on the game's first pitch as Carpenter gets ahead of him here at strike one. Kinsler, Andrus, and Hamilton, the three to face Carpenter here in the first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
And you have to figure it's awfully strange for these guys to be playing as the home team but not playing in their own ballpark. From what it sounds like, a lot of their fans have made the trip, though, so at least they've got a pretty decent rooting section.
Elvis Andrus will stand in.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Carpenter ready, the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Nothing but strikes to start the afternoon so far.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And when you're facing a pitcher like this, a first inning run could be huge, so they'll look to do all they can to get this guy around.
Josh Hamilton will stand in, the left field starter on last year's AL All-Star team. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Runners on first with one down. A strike, and it's 2-1.
And even though he got his fastball in the zone on 2-0, that's a good take. You won't do much with it when it's located there.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And Hamilton swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. But this is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Adrian Beltre will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Now the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Craig is there to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A strong first inning by Chris Carpenter. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. And the starting lineup for the Cardinals will look like this. Brought to us once again by State Farm. They'll go to work against a guy just rounding into his own on the mound, left-hander Derek Holland. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Into the box now is the shortstop Rafael Furcal as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And that one finds the corner for a strike. No, check that. Ruled a ball. 3-1 now.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now, an all-star starter for the National League as their DH last year. Now here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Not much you can say about this one. He just flat out whiffs it, and that's going to go as an error.
Matt Holliday will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. From the stretch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first.
Boy, and they have really made a mess of this inning defensively. That's their second error of the frame so far, and luckily it hasn't resulted in any runs yet, but it could very well now.
Lance Berkman will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. And this is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you want that call, especially in a bases-loaded situation. I mean, you need that call.
Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. David Freese will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And it's a pretty rare sight to look up at that scoreboard and see a team that has more runs than hits, but that's what we've got here.
Pause, now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Yeah, they tried to see if he'd go up the ladder and chase that same pitch again, but this time he thought better.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Alan Craig will take his cuts now. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Hamilton is there, though, as he gloves it for the second out of the inning. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, you just can't assume anything as an outfielder. Now, he's not even thinking the runner would be tagging from first, but That's a definite heads-up play to move into scoring position.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Swinging a high pop-up right near the mound. Holland has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the 2nd inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Cardinals lead it 3-0.